Good morning still, technically. Afternoon, evening. Gonna play a little last Epoch. Be the baby of Diablo and PoE, in my opinion. And there's drops if you play it, so watch me for 6 hours. I may or may not also have a live stream about Starship launch today in my right ear only. Nobody else can hear it. But if they do end up launching later, which is closer to, I think, 6:30 my times, another 6.5, 7 hours, might pull up their stream and commentate it. But it may or may not go. Weather will be the primary factor of whether it goes or not. So we'll see. Anyway, let's get into it. All right, so need to make a new character. I'd like to try, I think it's this class. Let me see. One of these does a behemoth that's I have been interested in before, but it just never seemed viable, but they apparently did a rework on it. I'm curious how it works. Or an abomination, that's what it is. A symbol abomination, that's what it's called. So a necromancer, yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna have a whole bunch of minions initially until we get to this one and do summon abomination or summon abomination, which absorbs all my minions into an abomination that lasts. Now, it used to die and then you had to do it all over again, and now it lives. I mean, it still can die, I think, but it doesn't have a timer anymore. And that'll just reabsorb things that you summon to heal itself and last forever, potentially. So if we make a necromancer... Oh, they have a keyboard interface now. Holy crap. They did do some quality of life on controller. Nice. I like it. Thank you so much. Ha! That is a genuine, holy, nice quality of life. All right. What am I name this guy? And his standard buttons too. This game plays well with controller too. They had a lot of finicky stuff at release, but I know season 2 they fixed a bunch, which was nice. And then this season they apparently did another pass like this. This wasn't here last season, so let's see. Glissermancer? Oh, how about that? That works. Glisser. Oh, I don't want all caps. No. I could just type with the keyboard that's right next to me, but this is more fun and demonstrates the controller use. Glissermancer. Glissermancer. Not hardcore, no solo self-found stuff. We're just gonna play it like normal.
In the beginning, there was darkness.
Loud.
Only terror, myself, and the void. I was content with nothing. She dreamt of light, of life, of humanity. We disagreed, and yet, in her world, there were gods. Majasa of the desert, Largon of the sea, Rye of the endless skies, and Hierot of the frozen tundra. But fate stole Ekera away. Without her, there was conflict, then wars. In the end, it was Raye who sought to outshine the sun that would pull the world into his flame. Caught within Raye's gaze were the Keepers, an order sworn to protect Ekera's memory and the power it still holds. They were joined by someone unexpected, a traveler, willing to walk into the flames of war. But why? Was it honor they sought? Power? Redemption? Or was this fate? Perhaps. But no story is quite that simple.
I need to turn down voiceover because that was incredibly loud on my end. That was stupid loud. I had to mute my mic. It was so loud coming through my speakers. All right. Let me remember controls. They're all a little different. All these games are just a little different. It's not that. It's this. Settings, sound, voice volume. Yeah, that was just incredibly loud. Let's just put that. Let's turn this down a bit, and then we'll turn this down a bit. I want voice always to be the highest. Okay. There. Master volume was already at half, too. Man. Okay. No apply on that. So. All right.
I wonder if these keepers will accept
How is my
my
FPS
aid. They
doing
would be
here?
fools to deny my power.
I want to see how that is, because I turned the setting up. Maybe it shouldn't have been turned up. Does it have a FPS counter? Do I got to do that manually? Oh, we don't have a loot filter. Okay. And these have all changed because they added new filters. I'm going to have to download a new filter really quick. All right. So, cool thing about this game is, unlike Path of Exile, you can set up your loot filters in-game. And that's badass. Because you used to have a PoE, you have to go save it to a file from a third-party website, and then pick it, and then you go pick it in the UI like this to, whatchamacallit, enable it. But here you can just create it in-game. Ooh, that's a new one. Radial manual. Just I don't have to hold the button because I would always jack that up. Alternate ground tooltip ladder. I'll have to see if I want to swap that. I forget if that was backwards or not for me. Swap mod ranges to mod explanations. Alt. Mod ranges, control, alt, mod explanations. Nah. They do not have, doesn't look like in-game stats. So, what is it? What's the NVIDIA shortcut? I forget. Boo! I always forget the NVIDIA shortcut. What is it? N? I don't remember. I want to see what my, that's the wrong computer. I forget what the setting is. Settings. Alt Z. Oh, stop walking. I want to see what my FPS is. Stats. Alt R to toggle on and off. Got it. Okay. That's 105. It's not horrible, but it's not great. What is this tooltip? Hello? Weird. Okay. It's independent game studio, but very good quality. It has little bugs here and there, but whatever. I'll deal with little bugs. The thing I turned up was this. Now, does this actually make a difference? Because it was on high. Negative. All right. Well, we'll they do not support let me just see if screen tearing. Well, that's a higher FPS. How's screen tearing on this for me? Not bad. Get a higher FPS this way. Oh, I need to remember what I got to do here. Not that one. Okay. All right, I don't even know what my skills are. Ground tool tips hidden. Oh, that's an actual... Okay. Alt Z is ground tool tips. I don't want to hide those. All right. Step one. Let's go get the basic loot filter so that we can start setting that up, because I don't remember. I'm not lazy. I just don't care to do it all. Epoch. I had a bookmark. Let's see if I still have it. Does not look like it. I had something that was like the Uber filter, but I don't remember. Last Epoch Uber loot filter. I know how to navigate it. I want... Behemoth. I don't want a guide. I just want a loot filter. And there used to be this good Uber loot filter that I could just tweak and it would work nicely. And I'm sure they've updated it. Let me see if it is in the name of the one that I have already. Loot filters. This thing, edit. Rax's, that's the one I was looking for. Okay, so he got his, he does not. Rax's universal filter. He's probably got a 1.3 version, and that's the one that I want. So let me search for that. There we go. No, that's not it. Where's his... There's a YouTube video. I don't want to hear that. Let's see if he's got a new one. He's got a very deadpan leveling build guides. There it is. There it is. I knew he'd have it out. Thank you, Rax. Loot filter right there. Okay, so the import is to paste this. I forget. Let's see. Add paste clipboard contents. Hey, there we go. Cool. All right, so let me clean up some of these because it's a bit much now. Delete that filter. Delete this filter. That's from season 1. None of these are useful to me anymore because they changed so much about this in 3. Just gonna get rid of them. Okay. So now we duplicate this. And we call it our Necro Behemoth? I don't know. How you spell behemoth? I don't think that's how you spell behemoth. I feel like that's wrong. This is why I don't spell behemoth. It's actually right. Holy crap. I spell right. He's also got a campaign one, so let me... Behemoth, that's NB. Endgame. Or is this endgame? Let's see. I have a big ugly thing I can pick for this. I'll put on that one, whatever. No, this has got campaign stuff in here. I don't need a separate campaign. What is the separate campaign one? What does it look like? Campaign filter. Oh, it's just the little beginning ones. Okay. But that's all in the universal one too, isn't it? Yeah, it's all at the bottom there. I don't need the campaign one. Delete. Okay. So the idea with this that he's made is he's got notes for what damages do you want to do and turn off the damage types you want, add the damage types you want, or check the defenses you want, or turn on, it tells you exactly what to change in the rules to get you good stuff. Now, I know nothing about this class, so I'm probably not even going to have a loot filter on it first because I want to learn it. But that's the cool thing about this game is now I can just go and start tweaking this as it goes, and I don't have to go outside of the game to do it. So, cool. All right, loot filter. Complete. Well, plan. All right, now what the crap do I have on this character? Okay, so I got that now. So, gotta remember how this works. Skills. Yeah. Okay. So rip blood. It rips blood out of the target enemy, dealing physical damage to it. An orb of blood is drawn back to you, restoring 5 health when it reaches you. All right, so it heals me. Now, Necromancer is based off of Necrotic and Spell. I don't know if I'll be using Sacrifice. That's her mages. Necrotic, Spell Buff, Intelligence. Physical minion, obviously minion. Physical minion, channeled, and intelligence. Interesting. So intelligence is our key one, clearly, because all of these are intelligence-based. That means I gotta get smart. That one's Dex on it. That's weird. Artist. Interesting. I do like to kind of figure out what I'm gonna go into, just because you can't specialize all these skills. You only have 5 to put on your bar, so just want to figure out what I want to do. So let me think. Let me just look at. Oh, it's not a behemoth. It's I'm an idiot. This is called Abomination. Why do I keep saying behemoth? I don't know why. It's Abomination. Let me fix that. I could do all this with a keyboard. I just happened to have my hand on the mouse, and I did it. So, Necro Abomination. Okay. Okay. Back to this. Back to control. I try to use a controller when I can. All right. So, channeled physical minion. So what does he actually do? So hold the key to channel to absorb your wraiths, skellies, mages, golems, and zombies in an area. When you release, summon a single hulking abomination with added health and more damage per minion absorbed. The abomination remembers the minions absorbed to create it and will rapidly devour those minions to restore 10% of its maximum health. Okay. Use right stick to give your minions an attack command. He's just a big old beast. Got it. What? Let's see here. So I feel like if that's my big guy, how do I get? Do I have to? Let's see here. I probably need to look at how the skills work. So let me think. What is some of skellies? This guide I'm looking at is weird. It has one thing at the top and has a different thing at the bottom. It's a traversal skill. Instead of, if you're doing abomination, you gotta summon it. Summon skellies. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we need to get this eventually. And then And this is all physical damage. So, more physical damage. Gotcha. So this is a movement skill. This is going to traverse me. Instead of mana, let's seem to cast a spell, huh? But you can evade now. So, or you could always evade. So, I have to think about if I need a movement skill or not. Let's see. So many weird things we can do with this guy. So this is physical spell area. I feel like I need movement. So I would get that guy. Summon Skellies. Because this guy... What kind of skills, what kind of things does this do have? For each warrior absorbed, damage deals more melee damage and more health. Attack speed for rogues. Area of effect for archers. I feel like just the health, and that's clearly Skeletal Warriors is the top of that one. What other stuff do we have? What are these? Oh, it's because I got my controller flipped over and was doing weird things on my lap. Skeletal Warrior, Skeletal Mage is absorbed or is granted the ability to double strike with a 6-second cooldown. Okay, so that's Warrior. Can no longer absorb skeleton. Your melee hits deal more damage. Okay. Do these. I stick with just basic warriors. That's archer stuff. Let's see what other stuff we got here. Damage. Can no longer absorb scum and... no. Damage per minion type absorbed. I'm not going to be doing different types, I don't think. I feel like I need to have multiple skills that are not just minions. I'll need this one. I'll need... We'll say warriors for now. And a traversal skill. So if I do a traversal, that would be transplant. Curses typically help. Yeah, the bone curse I think I was going to get, so that would be 4. What's my fifth one going to be? So we do 1, Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. What other stuff is down here? 500 souls that seeks out enemies. That's necrotic. That's necrotic damage, but that's physical. And this is physical. That's even physical initially. That's physical. Marrow shards. Curses a target with a powerful necrotic damage over time effect. That's. I hate scaling 2 damage types because it makes it hard to get easy gear. So, mage. But it deal plus 10 necrotic damage. But do I scale necrotic? Or do I just stick with physical? Definitely this. What other physical? Hmm. 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 I don't know. This is always my problem, is just figuring out what I want to, how I want to play this. And then it delays it delays me getting into the game, but whatever. And I could just do this. This is physical. Just stick with Rip Blood, Summon Skeleton. On here, though, let's see. I can... So Rogue would give him an increased attack speed. No longer absorb mage. So I could do 2 types of things. I could do Rogue and Warriors. Well, I think then rogues start doing poison, right? Because don't rogues do... Where is it? Oh, no. Oh, am I blind? Rogue. Mage, Skelly, Zombie. Am I blind? Or does it... Do I change... R-O-G-U-E? Is this... This is what changes the road. You can now summon more Skellies. Ah, so it adds... So, okay, so... Yeah, okay, so Skeleton Rogue isn't a new thing. It's just another thing that I can summon in here. And what do they do? Use melee attacks and they poison enemies on hit, so we could damage. So many combinations. Okay. Well, that doesn't help me. I thought Rogue was going to be my 5th one, but nope, it's just going to be Skellies. Maybe we'll just do Rip Blood. That'll heal me. This will move me. This will get my rogues and warriors out. This will curse things so they take more damage. Right? And then this is my abomination. I think we'll go with that. Otherwise I gotta scale necrotic damage as well, and it makes my brain hurt. So, okay. Alright. Do. Mm-hmm. In the hands of a fallen messenger, you find a letter from the Keeper's Council. It is addressed to you.
Traveler, our Heoborian allies informed us that you will attend the peace talks. Raya's war has reached our lands, and we are in need of aid. As keepers, we avoid conflict. We're dedicated to the goddess Etera's memory. That is, until Raya forced our hand. He wishes to destroy us and steal Etera's legacy. We can't let that happen. We need Herot's help. Your help.
Take the messenger's letter. Do. Ow. The heck was I running in place for? Yep, I figured that already. Spies are burnt beyond recognition. They are fleeing. They were fleeing. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Let me look at passives. Alright, so damage, minion damage, armor, intelligence, necrotic resistance. Feel like that's the right one. So I lose 4% health every kill, but I gain 12% in keep, and that's going to go up to 5% health per kill. So I lose 20% of my health every time I kill something, but I get 48% damage. Oof. That's rough. That's why you got to use the skill I'm using now to pull health back, I would guess. Start there. I just have the one, right? Yeah. Okay.
When you arrived, was there a family?
Everything all right?
It was my mistake. They were cornered, and there were so many. I can handle Osprix. I told them to stay back, to let me handle it. And they left.
It's war. You can't save everyone.
What good are we if we can't? Sorry. I just met you, and it's been a long road. Are you also here for the peace talks?
That's right.
Good, because so am I. Name's Grail. Since we're both headed the same direction, why don't we go together?
Sounds good to me.
I wonder, which of us will take down more Osprix? Come, let me watch you fight.
Oh, I have tons of new skills. Hold on. Do. Some of the skelly can do 3 at a time, 9 each. All right, and then this thing. It consumes my health to cast. Okay, so get some skellies up. I don't like that right button one, but it's fine. I'm not going to use that for long.
Smoke!
It's way easier. I love minions.
So much destruction. And for what?
Oh god, that hits me hard. I don't like that skill at all. That skill sucks, but... Oh. Okay. And then... Alright, so we do need to go ahead and put this on there, because we're going to do that guy. We have 1 point. Now, Let's see which direction we want to go. What kind of things we want to change. When one of your skellies dies, another skellies is healed to full health. Don't really care. Maximum number of skellies +1. That's probably useful. Rogues, yeah. We want to do that. +1. With half as many. No, I don't want to do that. Removes archers. So, oh wait, that's right. The archers come out of there. So this guy does. Okay. So I don't really care about mages, but I do care about archers. And what did any of these take away? That seems like no. Okay. We eventually want to get up there. Area effect and damage. Probably just start here. Get a couple points in there and then get our rogues going. And we can increase our minion poison damage only. Okay, so let's start there. And then this thing is now what? Immediately after casting a skill, and 70 more revealed over the next 6 seconds. The spirit's image will last up to 4 seconds, but all remaining spirits fail once reveal duration ends. Huh. I don't like this one at all. This still doesn't work. That works. Let's take that off the bar so I stop trying to use it. Okay. Where is he going? Oh, it's left trigger, not right trigger, you dummy. That's why it's not casting. Oh, I don't like that skill at all. That's stupid. Look at that. That's so dumb. I don't like that. That is one way to figure out what you want to use and not want to use. This house, how lame it is. My mom, she taught me how to fight. Normally I don't clear zones entirely, but I just kind of want to get a feel for this guy a little bit more than usual before I test myself. I also don't know what kind of weapons this is going to use. To look at the weapon types here in a minute.
Reaches town. Well done. We're almost there. I'll see you ahead.
The keepers have proven difficult to track. I instructed my soldiers to investigate the abandoned camp.
I'm not doing this for the story for everybody. I'm doing this for the game.
Of gods. Each one was as empty as the last.
Story is, it's a story. It's not the key of this game, though.
Sounds like it's now. Speaking of, I must head there now. Feel free to look around. I'll see you shortly.
Okay, so let's see. What do I got? Lots of garbage. That's what we got. Random shield. Doesn't do me any good. Alright, so let's see. Melee and spell damage. Melee for well, not for me. I need minion melee. So that would not apply to my minions. I'm not doing much. I'm not going to do melee for long. Health regen, sure. That's probably the best one I have. What's this one? Yep. Health. Yep. What's this? More melee and more spell, so that's... Click that. Lots of stuff. And mana cost reduction. This doesn't do me any good. Block chance. Rather have that anyway. More armor, please. Yes. 3 potion slots. Yes. Okay. Copper health regen. Movement speed. Movement speed. Okay. Oh, that's the store. Don't care. Oh, look at that. They finally did something. That's a good quality of life, too. I don't have to... Oh, they changed the icons of those. They look fancier.
Right.
Grail was
Okay.
she'll do this, and our alliance is secure. We'll lend our aid to heal
Something didn't pop up back here, did it? No. Okay. I just pick up everything initially. And I guess my physical damage matters too, though. Okay, now I'm gonna get another one of those. We got Harvest. Melee attack that hits all enemies in an area in front of you, dealing double damage to those that are cursed. Okay, so I'd rather... Well, that came on right button, huh? This swap action bar skills does not work. I don't know why that's there. It works when I do that one. The Y there. The swap. Hang on, guys. Don't get ahead of me here. I'm busy. All right, so that's on right trigger, that melee. I forget, what was the thing that lets you right stick to give him as an attack command? Okay. Yeah, okay, so that's why I want to change my right and left triggers to be my main attacks, and then my buttons to only be when I need to use them. So clear that off. I'm gonna sneeze. Hold, please. All right. This I want to become that. X. I don't want anything. These all suck. This one sucks. Like, we'll put that on X. And we'll put our abomination on right button when we're done. Oh.
Death will not take me.
Now I'm all screwed up in my buttons because I changed them. I just don't like melee stuff on a character I'm doing minions. The whole point is to be a little squishy. So yeah, I want to swap those two buttons here in a second. is map. That's map. More damage. Easy clap. The storerooms. All crits. Yeah, give me all that good loot.
Your death has come.
Don't you blow up on me. Oh, it finally puts shards directly in the forge. Hell yeah, I don't have to take up inventory space. That was such a silly mechanic before. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Minion health. Minion attack speed. That's probably a good one. Yeah, so minion attack. Not doing revenants. Okay, so now we have this skill. Cost worth 500. So let's see. Let me see. That seems more useful than the wandering spirits. They just seem. I'm just gonna wander around. All right, so nope, wrong button. Let's replace. Oh, wait, I do have Bone Curse. Ooh. So. Huh. 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 Definitely want to get rid of that. And let's just do this. And put this here and keep this one clear. Okay. I am yawning left and right today. I don't know why. So this thing's cursed too? 6 hit and then possess the target. Does this image take necrotic damage over time? Okay. Alright, let's go this way. I'm throwing acid everywhere, 'cause I'm a dick.
This way! You're here to protect the drink! Tread carefully.
Ooh, buddy.
Not here. That's so lovely. What do you mean here? Or at least it's supposed to.
Oh, you're still talking, huh?
Well, tell you what. Let's get out of here first, and then I'll explain more. These peace talks are hardly worth it if you don't know why Orion is after us.
No inventory space. Alright. Might be time for a loot filter. Hmm. Means have increased attack and cast speed applies to you if you use minute skill in the last 10 seconds. Live longer, more attack speed. Or more intelligence. I'm gonna have to do one of these two because I have to get to these next ones here. Not necessarily that one, but well. So I could do physical and poison with rogues and do this type of thing with poison chance on hit. And then scale poison. That seems interesting. That might be an interesting way to go. Do intelligence. Inventory. Got too much crap in here. What do we got? Increased health regen. That's our current best one. Nope. Increased mana regen, health regen. Melee and spell damage. I feel like I'm going to be using the staff over scepters. Because I'm not in it for shield, sword, and board. I'm in it for spell and minion damage. But that, on the other hand, having the catalyst might be worth it. Let's look at some of these guys. What do we got? So melee, lots of melee, a little bit of spell, mana cost. Just not doing melee damage though, that's the thing. None of those melee damage doesn't matter to me. Physical would, but not melee. So maybe that plus a catalyst is probably the way to go. And then put on lightning damage, melee physical damage. Fire, spell damage, and mana costs. That's the best one so far. Cold damage, nah. Ooh. I don't really care about the suffix, but that's 5% more spell damage. What's this? Acolyte Relic. Increase mana regen ward. Okay. And then what we got here? 18 health and minion damage. Hell yeah. I thought they introduced something that compared the other ones. Well, it's not a second one, so never mind. Thought they made a way to swap to the other one. Did they not? Because that is the most annoying thing in the world, is not being able to compare to the other ring that you have. They didn't do it, did they? God dang it. Man, it's like... Because then it puts it in the dang other slot. So why is it comparing it to the right one only? Oh. I hit both. But that's mod ranges. That's really weird. Like, that's the only way to do it. It works, but then that hides the mod ranges that I want on all the time. That's so weird. Huh. The extra health right now. So weird. Sort. And we need to drop some stuff that we just don't care about. Drop that. Ooh, more mana, more armor, lots more mana. Good. Okay. Let us get rid of some stuff. Let's see. Drop. 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 Me. Ooh. Not as ooey as I thought. Kind of meh. So wands for spell damage instead of melee. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to drop that one. God dang it. I'm a dum-dum. Do. Actually, let me get those rings. They were 4 gold. Min-maxing at its worst. Tiny little space, but value. Yeah. Okay, so we're going also to be using... Might as well put... So we're going to use that, the Bone Curse, the Skelly, Transplant, and Abomination. We're going super simple. So, let's put this in here as that. And get our thingamajiggy going here. Now, what are we going to do with this thing? Alright. Blood splatter at the target, deal damage to other enemies around it. Oh, they're gonna heal my minions, huh? Okay. Nah. Oh, that's kind of cool. You directly cast Red Blood and it kills at least one enemy. It will recast from that position towards another enemy. Continue Red Blood's mana cost. That's kind of cool. Get on these 2 roads. Always respec. And we want some rogues now. Yeah. Give me them rogues. Hiya! Whatever I just did to that skill is badass. Oh yeah. I want that sword. Whatever. Time is at 1:15.
I'm sure you have questions, but let me first check and make sure the Epoch's safe. Good. No.
Get him! Etera's blessing. Prayers be with you.
Thank you for the follow. Exciting early game of Last Epoch. Get your drops though.
Right.
And I'm slow. Very methodical. Welcome.
Everything okay? Where's Balthus? What? That must be an os. What happened? That must we have their camp. Are you sure you'll
Yep,
stay
I've heard
safe?
your story before.
Stay alive.
3 other times,
and
in
bring
fact.
Balthus back.
Let's see. More smartness. Let's see. They're both in the Highlands. Okay. Yeah, you came back too late. Ahead. How dare you? Wand. Spell damage. Damage over time. Slow and hit. Ignite on hit. mean, that would help my bleed. That's just better for damage. 5 intelligence, cast speed, crit, minion health, fire resist, dodge rating. Not bad. Like fire, lightning, health. A bunch of catalysts there. Let's see. Intelligence. I'll take that. This got nothing. Go this way to get the side quest first. Hello there, buddy. How are you? It was a trap. Oh, I just picked everything up. I didn't mean to. Dang it. That's why you don't spam the X button. Vitality. It's okay, bud. Maybe we're just cutting the grass. You'll be okay. Hey, bud. We won't stream much longer, boy. Don't worry. You'll get some attention in a little bit. My brain is still tired. And actually, methyl more damage. Increase gun speed, but you might divide by your maximum number of summons. Math! That's too much math. Every speed 50% per point, 50% damage per point, but it's divided by max rogues. So it'd be 3. That's 50 divided by 3 right now. I think armor show would be good. I'll get that. Strikes. Oh. Can't get them all, of course. All right, what are we dropping? Nope. 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 Let's see, what is going to sell the least that I can just drop? That's kind of worthless. All right, do that. Go this way? All right. Jesus. Only worth 2, don't care. Ooh, what was that? Oh, that was my traversal skill. I just got it. I didn't even realize it. I was like, what is that? What has happened? Alright. Alright, I gotta start dropping some crap that I just don't want. Never enough room. That. Oh, didn't use that. Okay, so if I've got that. Let's get those out of my inventory. Too big, wasting space. Let me get my loot filter set up here. ASAP. I am getting messages from work. I need to have to look at that here shortly. That might take me away, but why can't I? I hate doing damage to these things when they're flying down and they're not actually able to take damage. That's so annoying. I do remember that from last time I played. They have not changed that. Do 17 increased damage, huh? I like that over the one that I had. Don't care about dodge. Don't care about that one. No, get back here, buddy. Yeah. Holy stuff, Batman. Don't care about the axe or the axe. Take the ring. Dagger's small. And the wand. Int and dodge rating over health and movement speed. Yes, I like that one. Wait, that put. Oh, it's so annoying. That's the one thing I don't like about this one. How you equip rings. Drives me absolutely batty. Let's see. Physical damage for me, which is good. This one was replaced. Never mind. This is the one. Fire, cast, stun, chill. No. Okay. Oh, I don't know that was a thing. Kind of seems like a waste of the up and down thingies. I feel like those could be used for better things. Oh. I'm blind. There's a bridge. I'm supposed to take it. Let's get my skills updated while we're waiting, though. Not doing bone golem. Blood splatter chance, bleed chance. Got the 50%. And then here we were gonna go down either of these? No, neither of those. I need to go further this way because we want to get to the poison chance.
You're here for the Epoch. Reaching me was impressive, but it's mine. Come, Memberwing.
Easy peasy. All right, let's see. Bunch of garbage. Over time, spell that.
Now get me out of here.
Oh, if more than that. Now, which, speaking of, let's head back to camp. I must reach Lena at once.
Etera's blessing. Prayers be with you.
Let me sell some stuff first before I go over there. Everything just drops on the ground. I don't think I need any of these. Goodbye. Whee! So much easier to sell than it used to be. That's about quality of life increase for sure. Damn. Wait, do I not have any gloves? Seriously? That's strange. Okay.
Right.
He's back. He's back. And he's
Yep, I talked to him.
I feel Lena. I'm sorry to you too. This is what's best for us all. With the Epoch's power, I'll finally be able to...
So I'm gonna go here and get this thingy, and then I am... Let's see. And with that, I am going to have to go work. So it's going to be a short stream today, unfortunately. So, thank you for watching. We'll be back again another time. I don't know about later. Maybe tomorrow. Starting a little bit busy with getting things done for the trip. So, maybe a little shorter streams, I think, this week, most likely. But anyway, I am out of here. Thank you, and have a good evening to you all.